Raging Gale by James Ryan. Read by the author. Part the 46th. The Bomb and the Sea Artist. The smoke spat from the line of gunpowder Captain Sanders had set on the deck with pops and hisses. The sound of the powder burning slowed Hope's heartbeats, but raised muffled cries coming from within the French merchant's captain quarters. The arguments behind the murder hole got louder, while some of the Gale's crew took advantage of the panic and moved before the barred door, without fear of getting shot. The powder seemed to burn faster, the louder the arguments got. When it came, the explosion sounded to Hope softer than Colin's broadsides, but looked brighter than a rising sun. When her sight returned, however, all sound seemed muffled to her, as though it were a winter morning. The way the crew of the Gale charged past the moats where the door had been, she considered it a slight blessing to not hear the slaughter. The only sign of horror within was a thin fountain of blood that shot out from the hole for a second. Hope tried to ignore the ringing that was replacing the still silence, as Sanders and her crew emerged from the last bastion of the French and returned to the Gale. Campbell, Sachs, and Soubise carried the chest from the French captain's quarters and brought it to the Gale's deck. "Hey, this be what those men felt they had to die for, eh?" asked Collins as he got a good look at the chest. "At these," said Sanders, as she carried under her arm 2 old map cases. "When we be finished scrounging her," she said to Osai, "cast off and inform me then. I be waiting to get a start on these." As Sanders went to her cabin, Hope watched with a puzzled look. "After all that," she said before she could catch herself, "she's going to her cabin with—" "Those are charts and losses," Osai answered her. "What makes her such a great sea artist is her ability to not only know her chart, but to remember it as well." "A sea artist?" "Aye, one who can plot a course and follow over a wide expanse, one that could get a ship there quickly and in one piece." It was this potential ability that Captain Dick saw in her that made her trust her so, and made her even more valuable once we lost him. Hope's lips parted as the realization came to her. "So that's why you suggested her as captain," she said in a lower voice, trying not to slip any confidence. "Because you knew she'd be good at getting you from one place to another." Osai replied in lower tones. Would that her navigation be all that she needed? Her fierceness in leading a fight, alone too, would have made her a formidable seaman. But then, to be where she is, she needs both. Osai nodded in agreement, and left Hope to consider this as more booty came aboard the Gale. Within her, her admiration for Abigail's abilities warred with her indignity at how unfairly Abigail was being judged by others. Before one of those feelings could claim any prize, however, there was a commotion from the French hulk, the sound of men crying in alarm, and blades clashing with blades. Thank you for taking this moment with me. If you want to keep up with new chapters as they get posted, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon for notification for when pieces go up.